Hello, kiddos. Guess what? We have a brand new poem to learn today. So first I'm going to read you the poem. We're going to talk about it. And then we're going to learn to do some motions for it. Are you ready? Okay, so this one is called Whistles. What is it called?
Whistles.
Whistles. And it was written by Dorothy Aldis. So the poem says, I want to learn to whistle. I've always wanted to. I fix my mouth to do it, but the whistle won't come through. I think it's stuck, and so I try it once again. Can people swallow whistles? Where is my whistle then? So, let's talk about this poem for a little bit. Who is the best whistler you know? Tell me, who is the best whistler you know? The best whistler I know is my aunt. I have an aunt called Isabel, and she is amazing at whistling. She is so good. She's so loud. You'd think it's like she's blowing your whistle and not just whistling with her mouth, but she is great. What about you? That's awesome. So many people that we know that are awesome whistlers. What about you? Do you know how to whistle yet? Some of you do. Some of you don't. And it's okay if you don't. You'll learn. How old do you think you're going to be when you learn to whistle? All different ages. Sometimes people learn to whistle when they're really young, like 2 or 3. Sometimes people learn to whistle when they're like preteens, like 9 or 10, 11. Sometimes they're even teenagers. And sometimes, let me tell you a secret, there are some grown-ups that don't know how to whistle. Yes. So people, it doesn't really matter how old you are. Some people learn really fast, some people take a little longer. But what is the one thing that you have to do? You absolutely have to do in order to learn. Yes, you gotta try and try and try and try again and keep trying. If you give up, are you ever gonna learn? No. So don't give up. Keep trying until you're able to do it. Tell me, what are some of the things that you can do now that you couldn't do, let's say, 2 years ago? Is there anything that you can do now that you couldn't do 2 years ago? Yes, you can read now. You're reading all sorts of words you couldn't read 2 years ago. 2 years ago, you couldn't tell time. You can tell time now. Maybe 2 years ago, you couldn't play soccer, and now you can play soccer. Or maybe 2 years ago, you couldn't swim, and now you can swim all by yourself. So there are all sorts of different things that maybe you couldn't do 2 years ago, but now you are able to do. And what are some of the things that you hope that you're going to learn soon? I want to hear it. Tell me. What are some of the things that you hope you're going to learn to do soon? That's awesome. I want to know. Make sure you ask mommy or daddy to email me some of the things that you want to learn to do soon so we can talk about it more, okay? When you're whistling, you can make music by whistling a tune. What are some other ways that people can make music? I know you know this one for sure. What are some other ways that people can make music other than whistle? Yes, humming. And we have some really good hummers in this classroom. We have to remind you a few times during the day, we're not humming right now. But yes, hum is a way that you can make music. What else? Singing, yes. And what else? Yes, playing instruments, all sorts of instruments. Piano, guitar, the drums. Those are all some awesome ways of doing music, of making music. Okay, so now you're going to learn the poem with me. I want you to repeat with me. Whistles by Dorothy Aldis. I want to learn to whistle. I've always wanted to. I fix my mouth to do it, but the whistle won't come through. I think it's stuck, and so I try it once again. Can people swallow whistles? Where is my whistle then? Awesome job. Now stand up. Stand up, everybody, stand up. We're gonna learn the motions for it now. Are you ready? So I'm gonna do it and then you're gonna repeat after me. Whistles by Dorothy Aldis. I want to learn to whistle. I've always wanted to. I fixed my mouth to do it, but the whistle won't come through. I think it's stuck, and so I try it once again. Can people swallow whistles? Where is my whistle then? Good job. Now you're going to do it with me. Okay, one last time with me. And then tomorrow we're going to practice some poems again. You ready? With me now. I want to hear your voices. Whistles by Dorothy Aldis. I want to learn to whistle. I've always wanted to. I fixed my mouth to do it, but the whistle won't come through. I think it's stuck, and so I try it once again. Can people swallow whistles? Where is my whistle then? Whistles by Dorothy Aldis. Good job, kiddos.